Okay, this is a video to show you how to do a pamphlet. Now, pamphlets are going to be a mini project that you're going to do all school year. The instructions are primarily going to be the same, which is this top part of the instructions. What will change is every time we do a pamphlet, I'll give you different sections to do. It's a mini project and therefore it's worth 400 points. And one of the most important parts of this is it's always all in your own words. If I see my writing in there, I will not give you credit for it. All right, so you are going to create a 4-page pamphlet, which this is right here. All right, and what you're going to do is take the white piece of paper, fold it in half like hamburger style to create 4 pages. Now for every page you need to have borders and a page number. So you see I drew the borders here and then a page number right there. And we go to page 2, see, borders, and then page 2, and then borders and page 3, and then of course borders as well, and page 4. All right, let's get back to the first page. Now, the instructions here tell you specific things. One of the biggest things is that every single page on page 2, 3, and 4 are going to have 12 bullet points. And you're going to have a picture, and you're going to have a 25-word summary, which I'll show you in the example. All right, here it tells you specifically what goes on every page, and this is the part that will change from pamphlet to pamphlet. So let's go to page 1, which says you need a creative title and a large picture. So you get a creative title that represents the era that we're covering, a large picture that represents the era we're covering. It can be drawn or printed from the internet. This one can be printed from the internet. It could also be a cluster of small pictures, like a collage that represents the era, and then your name and period at the bottom. All right, let's go on to page 2. Page 2 says we're covering business and labor notes, notes number 4, and these 3 sections. So it's business strategies, captains of industry, and social Darwinism. So if we look on page 2, you're going to create the name of the notes, business and labor. There are the 3 sections that I mentioned, business strategies, captains of industry, and social Darwinism. Each one of these gets 12 bullet points. Since there are 3 sections, it's easily divided 4, 4, and 4, which equals 12. And please number them 1 through 12. And then here, you have an area that you create, a small box for a small picture that represents one of the 12 ideas that you mentioned. It has to be hand-drawn, it cannot be printed. So no internet pictures from here. And you need to write a 25-word summary of the main idea of business and labor, these 3 sections. And it must be numbered, right? Page 3. Over here it says we're still working on notes number 4, business and labor, and now we got these 3 sections: the need for labor unions, strikes for violent, women get involved. So if we look on page 3, there's the title of the notes. There are the 3 sections I just mentioned. Once again, 12 bullet points, easily divided, 12 into 3, 4, so you get 4, 4, 4. Once again, a picture hand drawn. Once again, a 25-word summary. All right, now let's go on to page 4. Now page 4 says that it is immigration notes, notes number 5, and there's 4 sections on here. All right, so if we look over here, there's immigration title notes. Then there are the 4 sections that I just are listed there. Because there's 4 sections and we need 12 bullet points, it'll be 3, 3, 3, and 3. If there is 2 sections, then you do 6 and 6. If you have 5 sections, you do 2, 2, 2, 3, and 3, which equal 12. Ultimately, whatever amount of sections, it doesn't matter. The 12 bullet points have to be 12. So overall, you're going to have, again, creative title, large picture, name and period on the front, with borders and page numbers on every page, the name of the notes on each one, with the 12 bullet points on each of the sections listed here. Each page has a picture hand drawn and a 25-word summary, as you can see here and here, and back here as well. So overall, you're going to have 36 bullet points, which is a good amount of work. That's why it's a mini project worth, again, 400 points. It will really hurt your grade if you don't get this done. As the pamphlets go on throughout the year, the instructions will be the same. The top part will be the same. It just, what I'll change is the sections that we're covering for that particular unit. All right, once again, make sure it's your own words or you will lose the points. Even if you have good bullet points, if they're in my words from my notes, you don't get credit for them. Thank you.